Hello, welcome back. Art of Cycling. I'm Greg Leach. Nice to have you back. Nice to be back painting the Tour de France Femmes. Nice to be able to watch women cycling and to paint it. It has been a difficult task over the years, and it's getting less and less difficult, which I'm thrilled about. Because oftentimes it's a little more adventurous of racing. So this particular image, this is Bonnerfind, who rides for Canyon SRAM. And she got away from the peloton going for the bonus second sprint, which she got. And that's often a great time to start a breakaway, is when the peloton goes, oh, you're just going away to get, King of the Mountain, or in this case, Queen of the Mountain, or you're just going for the intermediate sprint, and then you'll set up and we'll all come back together and the race will continue under the status quo. So it's a great time to go, okay, well, you'll think that, and that'll give me enough of a gap, and then you may go, there'll be that hesitation where nobody really wants to chase, and boom, you're off. And that is certainly what she has done, using the bonus seconds to get away. And she had pretty well dropped the Israel Premier Tech woman that was going with her before they got there. So there's really nobody in sight. And so off she went. Now, one of the things I've noticed throughout both the men's race and the women's race is the way the organizers have come out, and all this road furniture were designed to make cars slow down, putting little islands out into the road, of course, are very dangerous for the cyclists. So they put these giant yellow and black directional banners, just to make sure the riders know, hey, look out. And it's sort of, it also has a double function. Not only does it show it to them, but because it's stretched amongst poles, should they actually hit it, it would sort of catch them. It's also another thing I enjoy is that Canyon SRAM, the back of the jersey just says what every fan yells as the peloton goes by. The allez, 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 go, go, go. I do remember the person non grata, Lance Armstrong, when he first raced in Spain. I thought the Spanish fans were cruel because they were yelling, die, 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 as he went by. But actually they were yelling, vai, 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 go, 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 go. It might have been the Italians, I can't remember now. I'm not fluent in anything but English, but I know French the best. So all through the men's tour, I've been intrigued with these and trying to find the right image. And as she went by this, I was like, there it is. There's the one I can use. as it directs her. Here, I'm going to look up her first name. Canyon SRAM. See, I have this little cheat sheet with everybody on it. Oh, where'd you go? 22. Oh, Ricarda. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. And that just helps me, that little file, helps me know who the riders are. So if I just see the bib numbers, I also, as they're racing, keep track of who's in the break by bib number, so that then I can deduce who I'm actually painting when I do these, bib number being these numbers right here on her back. Not quite sure why they're called bib numbers anymore. Back when I raced, yes, there were bicycles when I was a kid. You actually pinned them on. There was this, this expression, pinning on a race number. And it refers to just that, that the numbers had to be pinned on, and therefore the expression. That's where I was going with that. Just trying to find this purple color of this jersey. That's about right. I think I talked earlier about just the difference in color. It was funny because now I paint at Liedel-Trek. The men's and women's jersey is the same. And everybody was about the men's jersey kind of early on, at least, sort of freaking out about it. About how they didn't really like it. It was too colorful or something. That's what I like about the women's peloton, is the colors are a lot more dynamic. I don't know why the men can't have as much color as the women. So as always, working my way through the palette, warm to cool, light to dark. So just in case I have to correct something, it'll be easier to overpaint with a lighter, paler color. So these are the legs of the spectators watching. And it has been, very encouraging just how many people are out watching the race. I think it's been comparative to how many people were out for the men's race. That's actually one of the things they just a few seconds ago, they went past a big this group that travels along the race. They're the Woot Van Aert fan club. And they have vintage team cars and other support vehicles and all these old Volkswagens. And they have, one of the Volkswagens is actually a bar. They open it up like a camper that opens up. And they've been partying. They partied pretty much the entire Tour de France. So it's very nice that they have continued the party and are giving the same amount of attention, even though obviously Woot is not racing. but the same amount of attention, affection, and party atmosphere that they had for the men for the women. And it's so great to see the Tour de France Femmes back. There's Catherine Bertine, who helped get it back, posted the other day. This is not the first, this is the reincarnation of this race. There was a women's Tour de France in the 50s and then again in the early to mid 80s. But now it's back. This is the second year. That red is not great. Let's see if I can make it a little brighter. So I'm just getting a brighter pink. Yeah, that helps. So I'm taking that same pink I used for like the EF education, just laying on top of what I mixed already. And that definitely helped. So this is actually a very simple painting, and it really is. And so I'm using those diagonals to sort of almost seemingly push her forward as she tries to go for an individual stage win. Been a couple of those in this year's. I think at least 2, and if she wins 3 out of 5 stages, so there's only been 2 sprints, the opening and 2 days ago. And yet again, I forgot to write the title and sign it and date it. Call that showing her the way. All right. So of course I forgot to go, do the standard procedure of all of this work is available for you to see at my blog, theartofcycling.blogspot.com. This is only one of what will probably be 6 or 7 paintings today. And there you can also read about the race and all of the paintings. And there will be a direct link there over to my website where you can purchase these paintings. Obviously, if you all purchase them, that helps fund the time it takes to make these. And obviously, if you're not a subscriber already, I would truly appreciate you hitting the subscribe button. I'd love to have you leave a comment, tell me what you think of these. And thank you so much for watching. So we are, now I get these posted about a day late. So this is stage 5 being raced on a Thursday. I'll probably get it posted on Friday, and the racing goes through to Sunday. And then I go back to my studio to do all the other stuff I do. So thanks for taking the time to watch. I truly appreciate it. And see you back here tomorrow.